speak into the Patreon, which is a membership that I have online. For all of you all, I'm a yoga and meditation teacher, and on the Patreon, which is our membership, I do guided meditations weekly every Saturday. So this is the guided meditation that I'm getting ready to do, and I'm just live streaming it so we can all meditate together to give y'all like a little sneak peek into what I do in the Patreon. So you're not going to be able to see my computer screen, but I am about to let people in to a Zoom meeting. So I'm about to record. All right. Hey, Sherelle, what's going on? I am currently in the Patreon about to do our guided meditation. So I am letting people into the Zoom room because I'm on Zoom room or on the Zoom app. So I'm going to be looking over here and then I'm also going to be looking over there. Hey, Mohammed, good morning. So I am looking a little funny here with my bun because when you have a virtual background on Zoom and the background is like going in and out. So anyways, right now I am streaming, I'm on my phone, I'm streaming live into the YouTube channel, just this guided meditation, and then I'm also here on Zoom. So Mohammed, can you hear me well? You can put into the chat if you can hear me. Okay, cool. Well, good morning. We're gonna go ahead and get started. How are you this morning? Awesome, awesome, awesome. And good morning, everyone on YouTube. What's good? This is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to show a breathwork technique that I do in yoga classes in the beginning to balance out the breath, to balance out your mood. So every week in the Patreon, we do a guided meditation. So for those of you who are just coming in, I'm live streaming, or not live streaming. I'm live streaming on YouTube, but I am also on our private Patreon community. And I'm going to show a breathwork technique that is great for anyone struggling with balancing out your emotions, because your emotions are dependent on physiological factors that if you just regulate those physiological factors, then you will change the chemical state of your mind. But it has to be a consistent practice. So like in the Patreon, we talk about, or I've mentioned and talked about how you can do something one day, but if you don't do it consistently over a couple days or weeks or months even, you won't see the benefit, really, the real actual benefit. I mean, after one day, you could feel the initial reaction from the body, but the real change and transformation happens when you practice consistency. Good morning, everyone on YouTube. What's good? For those who are coming in, I'm also in the Patreon, so I'm on two different screens. But just to explain right now, I also do one-on-one coaching, and I have I've had a lot of calls with some of you all, like the supporters here on YouTube, interested in either one-on-one coaching or another offering that I have, even coming to the retreat that I'm having later this month, the women's meditation retreat. And a lot of you all have mentioned the same kind of dilemma with finding peace of mind. And it is around trying to find consistency in what you think and feel. So you can be having a good day, so to speak, one day, and then the next day, it's sort of like that previous day never happened. Like that previous good day never even happened, because the next day, it's everything feels like it's going wrong. You're not as easy on yourself. You're really hard on yourself. And so it feels like you make a little bit of effort or you make a little stride and then another shoe drops and you make another stride the next time, and then something goes down again. And it's like this up and down, up and down. And it's inconsistent. So you feel like you're not making progress in whatever you're doing. I need to remind myself not to wear a bun with a virtual background because it looks interesting. But to that, I'll say your inconsistency in emotions felt is mirrored by your inconsistency in what you practice, in what you tell yourself, in how you feel about yourself. Because to be honest, some of us have dual sides of thinking and we are battling against that. And because we have either two sides of thinking or two ways of living, you know how like I'm going to get to the meditation actually in a second because I'm rapping right now, but I feel like this is kind of important. You know how like you feel like in one setting you have to be one way, and in another setting you have to be a completely different way, that one of those ways doesn't actually reflect who you truly are, or actually neither of those ways reflect who you truly are, because you have to switch who you generally are to fit the environment. And it is sometimes necessary to adapt to your environment, but it's not necessarily good to switch who you actually are in your environment, because it shows that neither of those switches, neither of those personalities are who you truly are. You just have the ability to chameleonize yourself, because who you truly are is buried underneath. So, all that to say, when you're inconsistent in your thought patterns, in your emotions, when your emotions are all over the place, you never know what's going to come about. It's because that's a mere reflection of your life, your habits. Whatever you said that you were going to do daily that you don't, it's a reflection of that, like plain and simple. And so that's why I recommend all these techniques that I'm showing. There's no right or wrong one to do daily. I would say just pick one of them, and if it resonates with you, do that daily. If it regulates your breath, if it makes you feel calmer, do that daily. But you have to have something that you do daily that's building up discipline for you to have transformation. Because discipline is just doing it enough times that you feel like you can check it off your list just to say, oh, I'm doing something productive. But a lot of people don't get to transformation, like they don't get to actual real change until you do the thing enough and believe that that change is already in action. Like you don't have to wait for the change to come. It's already here. So that's the power of consistency and consistent thinking, because a lot of people don't know who your true self, we don't know who your true self is because you're not consistent in who you are. Neither are you consistent in your practices, your beliefs, even your stances in life, your morals, your values, who you hang around. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a reflection. Just look at what other symbolisms of that are present in your life, and you'll find out why you haven't transformed yet. Like why you haven't healed, like why you haven't healed from that thing yet, why you haven't gotten over it yet. Anyways, I'm rapid. Our guided meditation is usually 30 minutes, so let's get into it. For those who are just coming into the YouTube live stream, what's going on? We're about to meditate because I'm on Zoom with Muhammad here in the Patreon, and we're about to get into this guided meditation. So this meditation is going to be a breath work. Breath work is a type of meditation because all meditation is changing your state of awareness for a certain amount of time. And we're going to be using the breath. We're going to be inhaling and exhaling for an even amount of time. And we're going to increase that amount of time, or that count. I'll guide you through so you'll know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and begin. If you're ready on YouTube, let's go ahead and begin. We're going to just relax the shoulders. And if you have any comments as well, you can put them down in the chat and I'll get to them in the end. You can relax the shoulders and relax the face. Relax the jaw. And if you're comfortable, it's optional, you can close the eyes. Another option is just have a soft gaze to where you're looking towards the bridge of your nose. But I recommend closing the eyes. Once you close the eyes, just start to notice if you're clenching your jaw. Start to notice if you are, if you have any tension in the eyebrows. Are you relaxed in the eyebrows, relaxed in the face? Allow your shoulders to be there. Allow your spine to be nice and tall, the shoulders over the hips. Bring gentle awareness to the breath, to the natural breath. And notice if today the breath is longer or shorter than usual. Notice how it feels when the air comes in through the nostrils and goes out through the nostrils. Simply notice the natural breath coming in and going out. And during this breath work practice, I'll guide you through a sequence of inhales and exhales. We will count the inhale and count the exhale. And with each round, we will increase the amount of time that we inhale and exhale, making our inhales and exhales an even length. I'll guide you through. Let's exhale all of your breath through the nose. And on your next inhale, let's inhale for a count of 3. Let's begin. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 3, 2, 1. Let's inhale again for 3, 2, 1. And let's exhale for 3, 2, 1. Let's increase that count. We'll inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat that round in your own time. And then on your next inhale, we'll increase it to 5. Let's inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's continue that without my guidance for 2 more rounds. On your next inhale, we'll increase it to 6. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Without my guidance, continue that cycle for 3 more rounds on your own. Now let's increase to 7. Let's inhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For 4 more rounds. Without my guidance, continue this cycle of breath. Let's increase it to 8. On your next inhale, let's inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently and kindly repeat this cycle of breathing for 8 rounds. I'm sorry, for 5 rounds. After your next round, we will now work our way back down the breathing scale. On your next inhale, we'll inhale for 7. Inhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And continue. Let's inhale for 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale again for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's decrease it to 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it down to 4. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. And last time, inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. And now, allow the breath to gently return to its natural state. Notice the natural state of the breath now. Notice how the body feels. And in this time, allow the mind to become still. We'll simply notice the state of the body, the breath, and the mind. Throughout this practice, notice if you had thoughts of judgment, thoughts of doubt. We won't label them. We won't judge them. Simply notice what thoughts you had. And now, bring the awareness back to the breath, the natural breath. And notice how the breathing actually made the body feel. Notice how this breath impacts you right here in this moment. And now, in your own time, and whenever you feel ready, take your time to gently and softly flutter the eyes open. And once you do flutter your eyes open, take a moment of silence and just take a moment of noticing. You may look around to your left and to your right and just notice the difference before and after. In general, after a breath work or after any type of breathing, changing my breath, I like to take some silence, but on Zoom or on YouTube, that may be a little lengthy. That silence may be a little lengthy for people. So in your own time, after the session, take a short moment of silence for yourself to reflect or write it down or anything like that. The traditional name of this practice this is a version of, and I have to look up the name, it is Samavriti, which means, I believe that's the name of it, Samavriti Pranayama. Believe that's the name of it. And it means balancing breath. So we're balancing the inhales and the exhales and doing that, balancing out the inhales and exhales, balances out your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. It also has a host of other benefits, like breath work helps regulate your heart rate, your blood pressure, your your mood. I talked about in the beginning about how, in the beginning of the session, by the way, about how when we're out of balance, we notice because our life seems all over the place. Our life seems hectic, and that could show up in the inconsistency in your actions, the inconsistency in your thoughts, the inconsistency in your discipline, the inconsistency of you in one environment versus another environment. And you may feel like you have to show up different just because of the environment that you're in or because of the people that you're around. It may show up in other things, but those are just the couple things that I can think of right now. And by the way, I'm streaming on YouTube, this guided meditation, and in the Patreon. Hey Shanice, how are you? Welcome. And so when you balance out your breath, it is translative to a lot of aspects of your life that you don't notice. When you practice breath work, you allow that to translate to other aspects of your life that are physical, like physiological, mental, but also social. And this is something that if it becomes a normal thing in your day, not only do you make it a habit of discipline, but you also make it a habit of changing the way that you think, changing the way that your mind works. Because breath work, literally controlling your breath, or it's not exactly control because you can't stop your breathing, but controlling your breath or regulating your breath, I like to say, literally regulates every other thing in your system, in your body system. When you're stressed and anxious, like say you are riding a bike and a car swerves in front of you, almost hits you, but doesn't. We have automatic responses in our body that we don't control, right? So there's a part that we don't control. That is the fight or flight response, because it's used as a defense mechanism or survival mechanism. We had to have it in order to respond to quick things. But sometimes when your fight or flight mechanism gets overused because we don't practice how to regulate it or notice it or control it, then it takes over our mind and our ability to reason well. So us being able to regulate the breath not only helps us regulate that mental state by regulating your heart rate when you want to, by regulating your mood, your change in mood, and by regulating your blood pressure, and a host of other things. Stress can literally make your body sick. And we all know that, but how many times do we actually practice it? So we're getting to almost to the 10:30 mark, and I'm about to wrap it up. But this breathwork technique is a really great technique to practice in the morning. I think all meditations are best in the morning, because when you make it a part of your day that you do before you talk to anybody, before you answer any text messages, before you answer any emails, it's best to know how to defend yourself from being bothered by other people's BS that they have going on by regulating yourself and checking in on yourself first before any other thing. So thank y'all in the Patreon. I really enjoyed you all being here with me. I'm going to end off on this note. If you all are wanting to get those text messages daily from me, I realized that I don't have everybody's phone number. And if you want to opt out of getting daily affirmation text messages, that's totally fine. But if you do, then you can message me secretly or privately on Patreon, your phone number. I'll put you into the system. I have a thread of like mindfulness. I have a thread of like mindfulness posts and things like that for you all. So I will have this recording of the guided meditation up in the Patreon for you all to look back at. And yeah, my laptop is about to die. So I'm going to be on YouTube for a little while, just answering a couple questions. So Shanice and Muhammad, if you all have time and you want to jump on the YouTube live stream, I'm all for that too. Thank you, Shanice and Muhammad, for joining today. Like I said, I'll have it up for you all in a couple hours. But have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you all soon. Peace. Thanks so much, Shanice. Peace. All right, Muhammad, later. All right, go ahead and end this. All right, y'all. So now I'm just on YouTube. Thank you all for joining so much. I'm going to be on here a little bit too, taking questions and answers. I saw a couple of comments. I'm going to go back to the comments in a while. But 1 second. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I can't comment on this one. If you all are wanting to If you all are wanting to join the Patreon, then hopefully I can drop the link in a second. But I am gonna answer some comments. Not go live, but I do a Zoom guided meditation and info session in the Patreon every Saturday. And my podcast, the Flow State podcast that I post in the Patreon twice a month, is about how to find mindfulness tools that help you the best with interpersonal relationships, with loneliness, with anxiety, with a lot of things that we're struggling with because they intersect with each other. So if you enjoyed that guided meditation, hopefully I can drop the link because I'm on my YouTube account here. Let me go ahead and see real quick. And then I'll get to some questions, y'all. But thank y'all for hanging out with me. In about 30 minutes, I do have another meeting on a Saturday. Try to find it. Oh, yeah. Can drop it in the chat. All right, I just dropped my Patreon link in the chat. Oh, that's why. I literally had muted myself. That's embarrassing. Okay. What time did my sound go out? I can't see the timestamps on here. Okay, let me repeat just the last 10 things that the last 10 minutes of things that I said, sorry. And I actually have to get off at like 15 minutes because I have another call with a one-on-one call. But I was saying to Sherelle's comment earlier. Y'all can hear me now, right? I should be off mute. Okay. Yeah, I was saying to Sherelle's comment earlier. Sherelle says, what was it? Oh, it takes 21 days to form a habit, but it's so hard to commit to a new thing when you're not used to a new routine. So I was responding to that and saying that I read this book recently called Atomic Habits, and I read a lot of mindset books. I was saying that it's not difficult to form a new habit. Let me tell you what I mean. When Netflix first came out, or when you first got your Netflix account, did you or did you not easily just start coming home from work and scrolling on Netflix for something to watch because Netflix was new? When you go to work, if you work a 9 to 5 job, when you come home from work, do you or do you not, when you're on your way to work, sorry, do you or do you not easily just stop at Starbucks to get a coffee? That was the easy habit to form, right? And so was scrolling on Netflix after you get home from work to relax. Those were easy habits. Why do you think they were so easy? Why do you think that is an easy habit and eating healthy is not an easy habit to form? Most people think it's because you don't want to do it. That could be true. But it's also that if I wasn't a meditation teacher and a mindset coach, if that wasn't part of my identity, I probably wouldn't read mindset books. I probably wouldn't have the habit of meditating. I probably wouldn't have either of those habits. Why? Because it doesn't fit my identity. So the Atomic Habit books talks about habit stacking, but in order to stack your habits, which is adding something new to a habit that you already have to make it easier. But in order to do that, it's not that you're not motivated to do a new habit or you don't want to. It's more so that your identity, your current identity of what you think about yourself doesn't fit what the new thing is that you're trying to do. So, for example, athletes, the reason that athletes work out isn't because they want to work out. I worked out this morning. I don't necessarily enjoy working out. I did not want to get up out of my bed and work out. Let's just be honest. But I still do it. Why? Because, yeah, I have discipline, but anyone can have discipline. You don't need discipline for a habit. Let me just get that straight. You need an identity of yourself that fits the habit that you're forming. Athletes don't work out because they want to work out. Athletes don't work out solely because they're disciplined enough. They work out because they view themselves as an athlete. That's their identity, and that's where their identity is formed in. So in order to maintain that identity, you have to work out because you're an athlete. And so it's not necessarily about having enough discipline or wanting it too bad. And also a habit is not difficult to form because we form them every single day. It's the identity around it. So just look at if you're wanting to form a new habit of meditation, right? Like we just meditated, and a lot of people shy away from doing breath work or being consistent at it, not because they're not disciplined, because you're disciplined to do a host of other things, but because people think in their minds that meditation is only for really wise people. People think that meditation is only for people who don't have anxiety. People think that meditation is only for people not like them. And that's why they don't meditate. So, yeah, that's something to think about. Maybe I should do a master class on discipline. Hey y'all, yes, I will save the live stream. I will. All of my live streams are saved, by the way. And I have about 10 more minutes before I have to get off. So if you have a question, I'm going to try to do like a speed round of answering questions. Yes, all my live streams are saved. Beautiful hairstyle. Thank you. You're amazing. Eyebrows are same as mine. Love for the Netherlands. Love to you too. Sora says, what is your opinion on handling stress from job hunting? It seems like it can cause depression. The matrix is not easy. Stress from job hunting. Honestly, if a job is for you, then it probably won't be something that you have to force. I think one, we have to realize the job market is constantly changing, and don't let you have to have a balance. Like, don't let the view of what's currently going on in the world change your view of your ability to achieve a goal. So what I'm saying is, like, statistics are saying that 55% of people in their 20s are still living at home, when that was not the case in the 80s, when it maybe was like 20% of 20-year-olds lived in their parents' homes still until they were like 35 or whatever. Yeah, the statistic is there, but don't let that statistic hold you back from your ability, or you thinking that, don't let that statistic define you. So even though the job market is a lot more volatile, I guess we could say, don't let that, and there's somebody literally right outside my window mowing lawn, but don't let that define what it should look like for you, because you could always be an outlier. But I see a job as something for stability. It's a practical thing. I'm pretty practical in my mind and realistic. So don't let a job be something that stresses you out, because it is a tool that will keep us stable. I would say we need a job because it gives us other types of freedom. And when you see it as something that's just a tool, maybe that will take some of the depression out of hunting for a job. It's just another tool to help you get to the next level. Okay. Abish says takes a lot of energy and money to eat good. Takes nothing but a phone to scroll. That's what it is. Thanks for answering the question. It was really helpful. Awesome. I can't lie, seeing your locks gave me a push to keep them. I'm in the weird phase where it's not long enough to style, but it's long enough not to rap. Oh, that's so nice. I get so many messages from you all, like either on Instagram or either talking to you all too, on calls and things like that, that my content inspired you to get along, or keep them, or something of that nature, and that's inspiring to me. So that's awesome. Yeah, just stay the course. I mean, if you're in your lock journey, just stay the course, because it's an ever evolving journey, just like your own. And also, when you, get to a certain point where you feel like you want to change something, don't feel like you have to ask everybody their opinion on changing it. We innately know what we need to change about our health and our physical state. So try to make those decisions for yourself. And you can ask other people, but don't let other people's opinions about it be the main influencing factor on whether or not you change it. I'm about to hop off, y'all, but it's been real. Thank you all for hanging with me. Seeing her wear her locks motivates me to keep my afro when it grows big. Oh, that's so nice. Yes, keep your afro, keep your whatever you want to keep. But the Manique people from the Manique tribe in Thailand also motivated me to keep my afro just like they do. Oh, wow. That's cool. I want to look up this Manique tribe. See, that's why I like going live because when you all comment stuff, it makes me want to like look up stuff and be more knowledgeable on it. Cool. Um, oh, whoa. Oh, that's awesome. Um, any other last questions? Other than that, I'm about to get off. How would you ease into meditation with a hectic schedule? Here's how you do it. Start meditating every day for 5 minutes. If you don't have 5 minutes, then I don't know what to tell you, because if you have 5 minutes in the morning to check your email, and you have 5 minutes in the morning to meditate, do it. Do your meditation in the morning before you do your email, and make it a part of your morning routine. Better yet, what's something in the morning that is essential for you? Do your meditation practice before you do that. So, here's my morning routine. I have it on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's my name at Lauren Rainey, Lauren.Rainey. Here's my morning routine. I get up, I sit up in my bed, I pray. Then I get on my yoga mat right behind me. Well, actually, I use the bathroom first. I might wash my face because that helps wake me up too. I might wash my face, and then I get on my yoga mat. I do some movement, and then I either do my breath work for 5 minutes or do my guided meditation for 10, not guided meditation because I got myself, but I do my meditation for 20 minutes. And I do that before I brush my teeth, before I do my hygiene routine, because my hygiene routine is essential. I'm going to do that anyways. But the way that I make meditation essential is that I make it part of the routine, the essential routine of everything else. So you have to do it before you do anything else. And I do my hygiene routine, I get dressed, and then I check my messages. Like, I don't look at any text messages, any emails, any of that until after I'm dressed, ready and dressed. And getting dressed is probably the last thing I do in my morning routine. I get up, pray, meditate, do movement first, meditate. Then I do my hygiene routine, everything I have to do in the bathroom. Then I get dressed. And then I look at my phone, and then I'm out the door. So you do it before all the essential things in your list to do. Do it before, because if you do it right before, then you can say, okay, if I meditate, then I get to look at my phone. Did you enjoy the movie Intergalactic on Netflix too? Did I watch that movie, Intergalactic? I don't remember. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that movie. I love that movie. Yeah, I did. I like that movie. No, I'm definitely happy. I'm staying the course. I just found the hack for my scalp finally. It's the peppermint hair treatment from Walgreens. Awesome. Cool. All right, I got a big question. Can you look for love while you're still building up the ability to love yourself, or must you first be solid in self-love before going to share love with with others? This is something that I don't have the direct answer for. I don't know. I'm going to be straight up. I don't know. It's different for everybody. I will say that you have to be working on yourself. I don't think anybody is ever fully healed from all things, because we're always going to be healing for something. That's the first thing. That's my philosophy. You might believe something different, but I don't believe we're ever fully, totally healed. It's possible, but it's not probable. It's not probable. And it's okay. you're always going to be evolving from something. And when you're looking for love, I think it comes to you when you're not looking, first of all. And when you're not looking for love, it's because your focus is on yourself. So I guess that's an indirect answer to say that the love that you want is probably not going to come if you're scrolling on Tinder. The love that your heart desires, not that you think that you want off of physical appearances or just checking off boxes, is going to come because you attract what you the love that you want is attracted through your love for yourself. I'll say that. So I say it's possible. You want to be more solid in your self-love before going to share love with others. Many people get in relationships before they've fully committed to their self-love, and a relationship could be really, really rocky. But if you think about it, even the healthiest of relationships still are there to help you grow. Like, you've never arrived, so you can fully, totally love yourself, and then your relationship teaches you how to love yourself better. And that's something that I've personally experienced too. I was not looking for love at all. And I'm in a relationship of 2.5 years, and I can totally say that it's like the best feeling. Outside of self-love, which is really, I think self-love is really love of God for me. I mean, it's mirrored by love of God. And then everything else, if that's the foundation, honestly, that's my foundation. And then everything else mirrors that. So yeah, that's a long-winded answer. Thank you all for coming on to the live stream. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. Hope you have a great rest of your day, weekend, and evening. And yeah, peace out, y'all. Thanks so much. Bye.